Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that many people are curious about, a little nervous to talk about, and definitely need to understand better: herpes. You might have heard the word thrown around before, but do you actually know what herpes is? Is it dangerous? How do you catch it? Can you get rid of it? Or maybe you've heard myths like only irresponsible people get herpes. Well, spoiler alert, that's not true at all. Let's talk facts, not fear. Herpes is caused by the herpes simplex virus, and there are two main types, HSV-1 and HSV-2. HSV-1 usually causes cold sores around the mouth, while HSV-2 typically causes genital herpes. But here's the twist: either type can affect either area, depending on how it's transmitted. And speaking of that, herpes is incredibly common. In fact, more than half of the world's population under age 50 has HSV-1, and millions have HSV-2. That means if you or someone you know has herpes, you're not alone, far from it. So, how do you get it? Herpes spreads through close contact like kissing, oral sex, or genital contact with someone who's infected. What's tricky is, it can still spread even if the person has no visible sores. That's called asymptomatic shedding, and yeah, it makes prevention a bit more complicated. Let's bust a big myth. Herpes isn't a sign of being reckless. You could get it from your first kiss, from your long-term partner, or even from someone who doesn't know they have it. And it is not always obvious. Many people never show symptoms or have mild ones they mistake for something else. Now, what about the symptoms? Some people experience itching, burning, tingling, or painful blisters in the affected area. Others might get flu-like symptoms the first time they're infected. But after that, the virus just kind of hangs out in the body and can come back during times of stress, illness, or weakened immunity. Let's talk about treatment. While there's no cure for herpes yet, there are antiviral medications like acyclovir, valacyclovir, and famciclovir that help reduce the frequency and severity of outbreaks. These meds also lower the chance of spreading the virus to someone else. Now, here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. Living with herpes is completely manageable. Millions of people live full, healthy, happy lives with herpes. It doesn't define you. It doesn't make you dirty. And it definitely doesn't mean you don't deserve love, sex, or relationships. The most powerful tool we have is knowledge. So if you've been diagnosed, don't panic. Talk to a doctor, learn about your options, and consider speaking with a therapist or support group if you need to. And if you're dating or in a relationship, yes, it's important to talk about herpes, but it doesn't have to be scary. Open, honest communication can go a long way. Alright, before we wrap up, here are 3 quick tips if you or your partner has herpes. Use protection. Condoms and dental dams help reduce the risk, even if they're not 100% foolproof. Take medication if prescribed. It can lower your chances of outbreaks and transmission. Be honest and informed. You deserve connection and care, and you should never feel ashamed for taking your health seriously. So next time you hear someone make a joke about herpes or spread misinformation, share what you've learned. Because ending stigma starts with understanding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and drop any questions you have in the comments. I'll be reading and replying. Thanks for watching, and remember, health is not shameful. Knowledge is power.